Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. I'm Ben McDowell, and what we do is we take everything that normal business coaches teach. I've done over $300,000 worth of trainings. I've created over $100 million in, it's $500,000 in sales, and literally I'm giving it all away for free. So I've been in the online coaching space for almost 3 years. I've noticed that a lot of beginners starting out have the belief that if they charge less, it's going to be easier to find clients. This is why a lot of coaches want to start off doing one-off sessions for low prices. That seems logical, right? The lower the barrier to entry is, the more people you should get in the door. True. I used to think this too. It's the whole thing about like a little bit more for a little bit less. I'll give a little bit more value for a little bit less cost mentality. The truth is, though, when I came up against this way of thinking, it came from a place of lack and scarcity, came from a place of being afraid of rejection when I told people that my price, and not being confident on the results that I could deliver. Like, I was so afraid of even posting to Facebook the first time, sharing my new coaching business with like my friends, my family. I was so afraid of that. I procrastinated for weeks on it. And like the lack mindset that I had was costing me my dreams of being a successful entrepreneur. I wanted to make 10K months. I wanted to do that. I wanted to live that lifestyle. I wanted to live that way. But I was still holding on to my lack mentality. So it was not the right strategy for me. So it's completely normal to think this way when we first start out, because we have been groomed our whole lives to have this employee mindset, to just do the bare minimum for a set price, a set wage. The thing is, though, when I switched into coaching, it completely is performance based. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. And if you show up with something that is not proven, that is not a good system that works, you won't get any money. It won't work. So the higher you perform, the higher your income. It requires the entrepreneurial mindset shift. So I've seen this countless times. As soon as the mental switch is made from the employee mindset, which is someone else will do it for me, into the entrepreneurial mindset, which says I'll take everything that's there and I'll make it into something that works no matter what, amazing things start to happen. So this is someone that literally they scaled to 20K per month in 3 weeks, and they have been consistently doing it for 6 months now. No coaching history, nothing. This is the power of this switch of mindset. So if you really want to be successful, you need to start solving more painful problems for specific people. This is really, really key. So you might be thinking, how do I find these problems that are very, very painful? It starts with what we call niching down. So if you think about it for a minute, if you want to solve a big problem, a very painful problem, and you pick a very broad niche and general niche like health, you need to do something massive like cure cancer or something. There have been thousands of people dedicating their whole lives to solve that general problem, and decades, and they still haven't even been able to solve it. But on the other hand, if you just pick a really specific niche in health, like quit smoking, like we had a student that literally they're cleaning up now. They just chose quit smoking. It's such an easy niche to get successful with. So now you have something to work with. And this is the niche I first got successful with, was quit cigarettes and quit alcohol. I wanted to show you something really important. There's three general niches that any coach or service works inside: health, either you work with people's physical and mental health, their relationships over here with themselves or with others, or their wealth, and you help them earn more money. So we work with wealth. We help you scale to 10K per month in your coaching business from zero, and we help you automate the service so the client acquisition runs without you. So the general rule for picking a niche when you're starting out is to chunk down twice from one of these general niches. So examples are like, if you start in health, you can niche down by saying, what's an example of a health issue is addiction, and then what's an example of addiction is smoking. So if I go wealth, what's an example of wealth? Real estate. People make money in real estate. What's an example of real estate? Making money in real estate is flipping residential homes. So then relationships, and what's an example of relationships? A painful problem is dating. What's an example of dating problem in relationships is building men's confidence to talk to women. So once you use this strategy to hone in your niche, it allows you to start creating and crafting what's called an irresistible offer. So once you've got who you serve, next you need to find out, what do I serve them with? So you get this very specific message, and you hone in on a specific problem to a specific customer. So the more specific you are, the more your message will speak to a deeper need in your customer, and the more they'll want to work with you. So what this will allow you to do is to take on the same amount of clients and make 10 times more money. A lot of my clients come in charging these $100. I was on a session the other day, and she said, I've done 20 pro bono sessions, and I just don't know how to convert them. I'm like, that's so sad. And so one-off sessions with their clients, they offer the say. They also say that often they just serve anyone and everyone that comes to them. How low self-worth is that? How low value is that? So if they wanted to make 10K per month, they would need 100 clients if they charged $100. But after they work with me, we niche them down nicely. We create a really proven offer that works. And the messaging is very specific. So they generate that traffic that really converts. And then they just start charging 3 to 5K per client. So it's so easy, it's stupid. For them to make 10K, all they need is 2 to 3 clients at 3 to 5K each month. And it becomes so much simpler and achievable because you're not juggling all these different things. You're just serving a small group of people with a really big problem. So this is really how to create a successful coaching business. The other thing that my clients notice is that after they make these changes is that the quality of their clients increases massively and the commitment of their clients increase massively. The more people pay, guys, literally, the more people pay, the more they pay attention, the more energy they will apply. And they will apply what you teach them to create the results they want. And the happier they are with the end result. It's such a fact. All in all, here is why you really need to charge more to get your dream customers. So the more people pay for something, the higher the perceived value is, the more they pay attention, the more they apply the information, the bigger the results they get, then the happier the client is, and the more referrals they give you, the more inbound you get, that's literally how it works. So I literally made my first 100K in referrals from one high ticket client that got amazing results. I want you to write this down. You only need one raving fan to take your business through the moon. This one person referred $100,000 worth of clients in the space of 1 month. It was my first 120K month ever. It's so powerful, but you can never get that operating this general model. So if you want to see how you can do this in your new or existing coaching business, as long as you're between 0 to 5 and 10K months, if you want to get onto a 15-minute call and run you through how to actually niche down, and then I can run you through that. So check in the description below and go ahead and book in. See you guys in the next video. Much love.